Good morning, students of 8th Foxtrot. My name is Joffre Salazar, and I'm going to be your English teacher. Okay, today is going to be the class on the video, but on Friday, we're going to meet with the link. So I'm going to give you the class in anticipation, okay? So you will be able to do the activities on the platform, okay? The assignments and the mini tests. Okay, let me share the screen. Hold on a second. Right, this is the book. Okay, today's class, it's about grammar, present simple, affirmative, and negative. Okay, here's the explanation of the present simple. We use the present simple to talk about regular actions such as habits and routines. We also use it to describe permanent situations and facts. The book gives us some examples. Number one, I get home from school at 4 o'clock. We live in Rio de Janeiro. My brother works in a cafe. My sister studies dance and drama. I don't like rock music. She doesn't go to my school. Okay, these are the explanations, sentences in affirmative and negative form. Okay, yeah, right now, let me take you to my site. I have another chart for you to in the affirmative form, we have but in the negative, I don't go. You go, you don't go. He goes, he doesn't go. She goes, she doesn't go. It goes, he doesn't go. We go, we don't go. You go, you don't go. And they go, they don't go. As you can see here, in the affirmative form, we add es to the verb, and sometimes s or ies. But in the negative form, we use the auxiliary don't and doesn't. Don't and doesn't. Don't for I, you, we, you and they, and doesn't for he, she, and it. Okay? Then we have this chart. Take a look at this chart. This chart is for pronunciation, no? Yes? Okay, hold on a second. Sorry. Yeah. It says rule for the third person singular, he, she, and it. In general, pay attention to this part. In general, we add s to the verb. For example, work, works, eat, eats, play, plays, swim, swims, write, writes. But sometimes we have different verbs, such as verbs that end in y. When the verb ends in y disappears and add ies. For example, study, studies, cry, cries, try, tries, spy, spies, fly, flies. And other times we use different verbs, such as go, wash, watch, mix, and kiss. Verbs ending in o, s, sh, or tch, or x, or double s. To this verb, we add es. For example, go, goes, wash, washes, watch, watches, mix, mixes, kiss, and kisses. Okay? Don't forget this chart, please. Learn by heart. Let's continue with the book. And the first activity is this, my day, no? By Jack Newton. It says complete the text with the correct form of the verb in brackets. For example, on school days, comma, the verb is get. So you have to write the verb get on the answer. I get up at 7 o'clock, comma, I have breakfast in the kitchen, but I'm very quiet because my older brother, Zach, is asleep. I go, so you have to put the verb go. I go to school, and Zach, Zach is the third person singular. Remember, what do we use? In the verb get, we add S to the third person singular. Zach gets up at 2 p.m. and he isn't lazy. He has his breakfast at 3 p.m. and then he watch ends in TCH. What do we add? ES, right? So we use ES to watch. Watches TV. Watches TV. Okay? And then you continue with the other example sentences doing the activity and complete, no? With the correct form of the simple present. Okay? The next activity is this. Write sentences about Jack and Zach. You contract the form for the negative sentence. For example, Zach not get up at 7. This is incomplete. You have to use the negative form. For example, we have Zach doesn't, remember, third person singular, doesn't get up at 7 a.m. Then we have the second example. It says, Jack has breakfast in the kitchen. When you have the verb have, the third person singular would be has, okay? But what happens if you have Jack and Zach? It's they, okay? With they, you use the normal verb, okay? Play, go, study, etc. Okay? Please complete the other example sentences using the correct affirmative or negative form, okay? About Jack Newton. Next activity, it's about the pronunciation, okay? You can see, here we have the 3 pronunciation in the simple present. Z, is. Number 1, it says likes. Number 2, hates. 3, goes. 4, reads. 5, watches. Is. 6, teaches. Okay? Yeah, we're going to listen in the synchronous class. Okay? Let's continue with the exercise. It says, listen and write 5 sentences about Maria's family and on Friday evening. Use the contracted form. For example, Maria, I'm talking about Maria. Now listen carefully.
1. On Friday evenings, my mum goes to dance lessons. 2. My dad plays volleyball.
She says, my dad plays volleyball, right? So my dad, so we're going to circle her dad, because it's my dad, her dad, no? Play volleyball, okay? So you have to write the sentence. Here, plays, third person singular, plays volleyball. That's it. Okay?
3. And my sister Joanna works in a restaurant. 4. But I don't stay at home. 5. I go to my friend's house and we watch films.
All right. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next exercise, students. Okay. Yes, here we are. Our next exercise is this. This is write sentences about what you and your family do in your free time. Tiempo libre, free time. Use the ideas below or your own ideas. We have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, mornings, afternoons, evenings. Play games, sports, etc. Go to cinema, go to friend's house, park, etc. Have karate, training, music, lessons, etc. So look at the example. On Saturday evening, I go to my friend's house. Now I can take one of these examples on my own. Okay, let's circle Friday afternoons, go to cinema. Okay, and now I'm going to write it down. On Friday, comma, I go on Friday, sorry, on Friday afternoon, I go to the cinema. All right. And the sentence is complete. On Friday afternoons, I go to the cinema. Okay. You have to write 3 more sentences. Okay. And finally, you have the last activity, activity number 7. It says, in pairs, read your sentences to each other, then tell the class about your harness family. On Saturday evening, Sam stays at home with his family, okay? Here you have to read the sentences. That's it. Sentences that you wrote on exercise 6. Okay, perfect. Now, remember guys, this week, the first day is a synchronous class. And I send you the video for you to do the exercise, the assignments, and the mini tests. But on Friday, we will log in, connect over Zoom platform, and I give you the link. I'm going to give the link to Ms. Sally, okay? But there's going to be a new schedule in 2 weeks. So that schedule will let us, in the first day, we have a Zoom meeting, okay? We will have a synchronous class, but the second day will be a synchronous class for you to do the exercises on the RLP platform, okay? The assignments and the mini tests. Thank you very much, okay? Bye-bye. Thank you.